Good morning and welcome to the fourth episode of Mojospresso, a caffeine-inspired shot of inspiration and perspective to help you on your Friday with the intention to win the morning and win the day. It's a stunning day in Melbourne, if only we weren't in a state of disaster. We've been getting a lot of requests about how to purchase this Mojo merchandise, in particular Embrace Your Weird, but also find your mojo and own your story. Unfortunately, we don't have a full merch range retail just yet, but we do have a limited promo range, and we thought we might give away some of the product each episode on a Friday morning. So to today's topic, and we're going to do something different today. We're going to start with a game of Who Am I? So listen intently. Who am I? I am your constant companion. I am your greatest help or heaviest burden. I will push you onwards or drag you down to failure. I'm completely at your command. Half the things you do, you might as well turn them over to me and I will do them quickly and correctly. I'm easily managed. You must merely be firm with me. Show me exactly how you want something done, and after a few lessons, I will do it automatically. I am the servant of all great men and women, and alas, of all failures as well. Those who are great, I have made great. Those who are failures, I have made failures. I am not a machine, though I work with the precision and repetition of a machine, plus the intelligence of a human. You may run me for profit or run me for ruin. It makes absolutely no difference to me. Take me, train me, be firm with me, and I will place the world at your feet. Be easy with me, and I will destroy you. Who am I? Now, the first person who can answer this in the next 15 seconds wins the sweatshirt. So simply go to messages, comments, write your name. Actually, don't write your name, just give me your answer. And a little hint.
We have a winner, Crow.
We have a winner already.
D. Flan.
D. Flan, oh my God, has won it already. Bugger.
Answered it halfway through and...
Got that. Okay, well done. Congratulations. Just give us your size and we'll send the first sweater out. I was going to say a little hint. It's not a person. It's a word with 5 letters. And this word, arguably the world's greatest Chinese philosopher, Confucius, said this was literally the quintessential difference between a successful life and an unsuccessful life. The answer, obviously, to who am I is I am habit. And arguably the greatest quote from Confucius about habits is these 10 words, and please remember them. All people are the same. It's just their habits differ. Just think about that for a sec. Think about the impact that can have on your life. All people are the same. It's just their habits differ. Based on that, a successful life is not setting the right goals, but rather creating the right systems when practiced daily, develop the right habits to achieve those goals. Yeah. So based on that, we don't rise to the level of our goals. We fall to the level of our systems. Yeah. And we're noticing in particular with the pandemic, those people who have created good systems or habits or routines having the best chance to win the morning and win the day. Yeah. So think of a system as a series of steps that go after each other. So after I do that, then I'll do that, right? A good system could be as simply 1, wake up, 2, make my bed, 3, do 10 minutes of exercise, or just put on my gym clothes. Yeah. After a short period of time, we do these things automatically. Yeah. A bad system could be 1, waking up, 2, hitting the doze button 3 times in a row, and 3, grabbing your phone and going on apps for the next 30 minutes. Yeah. That's a system as well, and we'll do that automatically. They're both systems that happen every day, but over the course of a month or 3 months or 12 months, the results of those systems in terms of productivity or our health are literally worlds apart. Yeah? In life, we get what we repeat. So a successful day is quite simply the product of daily habits and the systems we follow to create those habits. Yeah? Most importantly, they also just require less emotional energy, with right now during a pandemic is relatively important. Yeah. To create these systems, you can also use storytelling in a really powerful way, metaphors, acronyms, analogies that stick in our mind in almost a inspirational way that helps us control our emotions and avoid distractions or pressure, enabling us to stay on task. One of my favourite examples of this for me, and one of my favourite athletes on the planet, was Cathy Freeman. And given its Dreamtime round this week and all the discussions around the flag, and it's almost 20 years since her amazing race, it reminded me of the system that Catherine created and her use of story that helped her conquer the world almost 20 years ago. Catherine's system was called FLAG, named after the Aboriginal flag. And FLAG was an acronym that enabled her to break down a 400-metre race, right, which was her job, into 4 100-metre segments. F stood for fly out of the blocks. Yeah. L stood for leg speed in the back straight. A stood for attack the bend. And G stood for go girl, or just go like hell. Repeating that system enabled Catherine to make this habitual and focus her attention and avoid the distractions and all the pressure for the rest of us holding our breath that particular night in September 20 years ago. And here's the thing about pressure. Pressure actually doesn't exist unless we're focusing our attention on something we can't control. Yeah, but wanting to control it, and wanting to control something you can't control creates the pressure. Yeah, the way Cathy handled pressure again was through storytelling. This time was an analogy she used to explain her strategy. Right? Catherine said she pretends she's a little girl inside her house and she's up against the window. And outside of the house is this massive storm, this huge hurricane that's brewing. And this little girl, she can see it, but she can't hear it. And that was Catherine's way of separating herself from the noise, from the media, from the distractions, from the pressure. Storytelling can be such a powerful way to do that. So the questions we got to ask ourselves is, what systems do I have that creates a set of habits that can be repeated daily, that gets stronger and stronger and stronger, that enables me to handle pressure, be it a pandemic or when will this end, or an Olympic final one day, yeah? What's our version of Cathy's windowsill, yeah? What can we say to ourselves to avoid the distractions? How do I separate myself? Or just simply, what mantras do we use? Remembering words are just verbalized thoughts, yeah? So if we're thinking it, we're saying it. So what mantras can we use to avoid these distractions? That night before the 400-metre final, Catherine said to herself 4 words, which was her mantra: do what I know. Yeah. So just think about what our mantras are. It could be, I am enough, I am worthy, I've got this. But developing mantras are also really, really powerful. But so are rituals, and so are symbols. Speaking of symbols, Cathy also had a tattoo on her arm that kind of summed up who she was and why she did what she does and how she feels when she's in her sweet spot. And her tattoo said, "'Cause I'm free," yeah, which beautifully epitomised Cathy when she's at her best and why she runs. So a fun question to end is probably, if you were going to get a tattoo that would sum up who you are or your mantra for life or the person you want to be, what would you get on your tattoo, right? And where would you put it? Maybe I'll end with that, and maybe send me your answer and we'll give away another t-shirt or sweatshirt. So well done congratulations to the winner of our first quiz, Who Am I? That's end for this week. As always, please leave feedback or a comment and any questions you've got, and we'll endeavour to answer them throughout the week. Thanks very much for all your support, and until next time, I will love you and leave you and see you on the other side in the soup. Have a great day.